Kyle Schmidt has been making waves with his impressive performances this season. All eyes on the young phenom and his tremendous potential. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Baltimore. Kyle Schmidt up next for the Mariners, the American League leader in RBIs this year. Ball one on a pitch inside. Next pitch is downstairs. No outs. Runner on second.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
And misses inside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus.
So digging in, Luke Raley. Rodriguez, the runner at third. Schmidt at first with no outs. Here goes the runner in the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and the first run of the game comes across.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. 2 out, space is empty. Foul ball there. Schmidt, just 19 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Out to short, Henderson. Sends it to first, and that is the third. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Kittredge, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed.
Just out.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The next pitch misses. 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Henderson over to first in time. And that. So bases all loaded up. Schmidt now at the plate. He's got some power, no doubt. First pitch misses.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's going to be Connor Wong. Ground ball right side. Throws to Henderson. To first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over. And that could have been a very...
Kyle Schmidt getting ready. He's on an second inning, set to go. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. Rodriguez back to work. Hard hit right side. To first. One up, one down. Rodriguez was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with the bare hand. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Runner at first with no outs here.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw is wild and it gets away. Now Luke Raley. Rodriguez, the lead runner out at second. Schmidt on at first with nobody out. Runner takes off. There's a high chopper. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. 1 down. Connor Wong up next for the Mariners. To the right side, Sosa. Slinging it to first in time. Able to get back into third safely. And a run comes in to score. So now here's the DH, Dominic Canzone. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that'll load the bases.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Kicks and deals. On the ground to third. Over to Sosa. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Ryan Mountcastle. And a weak ground ball to the left side. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In the air, right field. And that drops foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Schmidt with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Next offering is down low.
2-2 the count. Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Struck him out looking. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That's to third. Handles, throws to first, and they get Mullins for the out. Now the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. That one misses. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2 balls, no strikes, the count. Rodriguez, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Next offering misses. 3-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rodriguez in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. And the batter now, Luke Raley. Popped in the air, left field. O'Neill hauls it in for the out.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Man at first with 1 gone. Connor Wong up next for the Mariners. Runner on the move. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. So now the DH spot, Dominic Canzone. Got him looking. 2 away now.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Liner, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. Schmidt had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Definitely didn't do much of anything.
Kyle Schmidt getting ready. He's on it. Here's the rookie third baseman, Kyle Schmidt, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Mullins going back on this one. Going gone. His 13th home run of the season. It's 4-2.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is in the dirt. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Hit in the air, center field. And that is that.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outside corner, there's a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The wind to kick the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field, and that extends the inning. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Here's the pitch. Runner goes on the ground to the left, and that squirts through. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. And now for Seattle, Connor Wong. Lifted in the air down the left side. O'Neill drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. To third, Schmidt. And a quick out, number 1.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
1st and 2nd, 1 out. Schmidt digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 9-8. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Smith.
Bautista, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And that's in there at the knees.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. On the ground to third, Schmidt. Rutschman retired.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive, jammed him up right there.
Schmidt really stood out in this win, collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
But Boot can't say enough about what he did.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. First and second, 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Durant gets there, he's under it, squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Guardians turn. 1 down. Kyle Schmidt up next for the Mariners. Coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch off the plate. And now it's even 1-1.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner takes off. That one lined softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. So up next, Connor Wong. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Bo Naylor at the plate now. In the air, left field, Durant under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Two out, space is empty. Schmidt, just 19 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And that drops in for a strike. Fourth inning underway, no score. And now it's even up.
Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounce to the left side. Rocchio throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it's fouled away. Schmidt went deep twice in his last game. Man at second. Foul ball there.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Next one is off the plate. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Squirts away a little bit. In the air, right field. Noel under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Kyle Schmidt up next for the Mariners. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Fought off foul. Tucker on second. Rodriguez at first. 1 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips to second, that's 1, and that's 2. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. On the ground to third, Schmidt. On to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Schmidt could have done more in this game despite the win.
I'm sure they're glad.
Kyle Schmidt has been making waves with his impressive performances this season. So 2 down, stepping up for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Kwan off of first with 2 away.
2-2.
Rip towards third. Zips it across. That ends the inning. Guardians turn. So digging in, Kyle Schmidt, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. And that one missing low. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 2nd game of the series. Hard grounder just inside the line, base hit. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Runner on the go. Liner, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second. So now here's the DH, Dominic Canzone. 0-1. Runners on the move. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ground ball could be two. Terocchio at second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But they push across one run on 3 hits, including the home run. No error. One out, base is empty. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is filled up. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Runner at first with 2 away. Eloy Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Bunting for a hit. Whips it across, and they take care of Jimenez for the out. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a foul out of play.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And that's way high. 3-1. And that is out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rocchio. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Now the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that...
Kyle Schmidt is on a tear so far this season. 1 down. And now Kyle Schmidt, right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. Schmidt turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies
Outside,
can have a
that's a ball.
hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
1 out, bases empty. Fastball in for a strike. 2-2 now.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Schmidt in his rookie season, just 19 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. And a swing and a miss.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out towards left center. DeLauder pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. You think back to 2017 and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. That's way outside, and that's ball 1.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Man at first, nobody out. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Runner on the go. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And a bunt towards third. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. 1 out, runner at second. Schmidt getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Martirano in position. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and
on the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive. Welcome to T-Mobile Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt.
clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Burns back to work. That clips the corner.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Next pitch inside, and 1-1.
This is a rookie we've been paying close attention to this season. One of the top prospects in the game, and he looks like he belongs at this level. He's enjoying a good season at the plate.
2-1.
And delivers outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. In the dirt. Schmidt, the lead runner at second. Raley at first with no outs. And it gets by him. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Two outs. Bounce to the right side. Toss to Naylor. Inning over. Mariners leave a couple. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. 1 out, bases empty.
Third baseman, Kyle Schmidt.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 7-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases. Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Newman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy wanted to... Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Schmidt made a big contribution despite the loss. Cracked a pair of homers.
I'll tell you.
Kyle Schmidt, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. So bases loaded with one away. Schmidt now at the plate. Fought off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. A 2-run double.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
2 on, 1 out. And right back to the mound. Throws to first. That's it out. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Connor Wong up next for the Mariners. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Reaching back towards the wall. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Now batting, third base.
One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A shot to the opposite field. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
No outs, runners at first and second. Schmidt went off for 2 homers in his last game. Misses inside. 1-0.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Tucker on second. Rodriguez at first with no outs. Stays alive.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering upstairs.
Full count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So up next, Luke Raley. That's out to center field. McCarthy settles underneath it. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 5-2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now at the plate, Connor Wong. First offering, runner goes. That one kicks away from the catcher. In comes the runner from third. It's 6-2. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
First and second, 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Coming home, the throw in, he'll score. It's 7-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man supply back to work. Schmidt, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Strike.
Schmidt launched a pair of homers in his last game. Good eye in that spot.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 11-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
And now for Seattle, Kyle Schmidt looking for his third home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his second of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And that one is downstairs. Down 2-0.
2-0.
On the ground to third. They get the force. That ends the inning. Schmidt Had a great showing in the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
Though they may want to change how they approach him next.